Okay, so by special request, here it is, our game from last night. So this is a game where we have 3v4 extreme AI. So we've got Jono on the flank, Tom in the middle here, in the pocket, and then myself on the other flank over here. And so it's on Arabia. We've got 4 AIs in the ring down here. Now, this was a chicken map, which I think is very helpful in these situations because we don't have to scout the deer in. We can just go out and take the chickens, and then we can use the scouts to actually go and have a look at the maps. So I think that's probably going to work in our favour in these sort of situations. Now, I'm going to be keeping an eye on my idle TC time, which at the moment is good. It's just a second, so we've all had that massive 8 PM start at the beginning to span the builds. Jono's got 8 seconds there. Nothing to worry about too much. So, also going to be worthwhile keeping an eye on the economy stats. Although being a 3v4, it's going to be skewed to the team that's got 4 players here, but probably more so interested in seeing individual build counts across the teams, which is around 9 for 9s, so far so good. So Jono bringing in the elephants before they are... also got an elephant in. The house up there. And so I'm not going for any elephants yet, still just working on the herdables. And Jono's got 19 seconds vital, but that got still in a few now. So far I'm happy much for the game. I'm actually 30. Let's see if I can do something about the sound here. All I can hear is chickens and animals getting killed. Critters, perhaps. Let's take that down. Let's take the overall volume down, see if that helps. Right, let's go back to the map. Right, I don't know if that helps or not. Yeah, it seems to be alright in my headphones. Yeah, so anyway, I have spent more time on the herdables before bringing some hunting, and I think that's probably helped bank some food and keep the villager production up. So I'm quite happy with my idle TC time. By this stage of the game, it's usually lost it. I might be 30 seconds, even a minute or so beyond that, so happy about that. So 14 vills across the board, 14s and 13s and 14s, 15s here. So economically, we're all in tune with the enemy. So Jono's got the mule cart advantage here with the Georgians, bringing in the other elephant here. Traditional from the bushes rather than the TC kill approach. So there is another elephant here. I guess that's my second elephant. Tom, I'm guessing, has already consumed both of his. Let's take a look at the AI. So chickens are still out there for the AI. Game for these pocket players. They've not chosen to go for chickens. There's a couple of batches of chickens there. No, that's purples, okay. Fine. And then the flank over here. Putting up. So what about us? When did we go to chickens? Okay, so Jono's gone to his chickens early-ish. Tom's going for them now. And I'm already on them as well. Okay, so we are up to feudal, head of the AI. So AI is just going up now, a little bit later. So their first one is going to be Jono's flank. signal there from Eggman. Found the enemy, or maybe saying that's who he's going to attack. Can't remember how the conversation went. So we're ahead of the AI in terms of going up to the next stage. First up is going to be Jono, then Tom, and then I'm going to be up a little bit later. So Red is going to be my Frank, and they're still yet to even click up this stage, so I've got a pretty good advantage there. Jono has about a 15-second lead on his flank. So they're up. Resetting the brush after a slow start from Red. I'm advancing to the fiddle age now. Resetting the brush didn't come off. Okay, interesting. So he may just be way behind. He is on 26 fills, so he's had a really boomy feudal, but hasn't actually produced anything to pressure with. So that might be why I got a good start against Red. Alright, so Tom has decided to build barracks into the map a bit closer to where he plans to attack from. That's probably a good move. Get away with it. Scout didn't like it, but Tom's going to chase that down. So I'm doing a bit of reconnaissance over here. Jono is zooming a little bit. They looked a little bit yellow villager to me, but no, that's still grey. So prioritising some upgrades here by Jono. Makes sense. So military wise, we are starting to build some things now. I have some archers, I believe, already on site. So I've been able to take down a tower there and just pressure in, and an archery range isn't even up yet, so that's all to do with that late start. And so I'm just camping the wood line there, putting a bit of pressure on. So Jono is here with the scouts, getting some good damage there, pushing Grey off of the wood line. How about Tom? So Tom's just building up still. Hasn't made contact just yet. First archer is just about to be out. So good hits here from Jono. A perfect matchup with scouts and just a few archers as well. Let's see what he does here. So going straight for the archers, pushing them back in. So good job keeping Grey's vills off this berry food. Actively defending. Okay. So Tom's coming now and just camping that wood line. Scout cavalry is under attack. Actively defending. So Pink is helping ally. Okay, interesting. Which ally is he helping? Alright, so I'm doing a reasonable job of keeping the vills pinned in here. I see them milling all around here. And the Scout did a good job of getting any skirms coming out here. I just remember that. I was lucky to have the Scouts still alive to be able to help out here. So I've just got numbers of what else is coming out of this archery range. Gives me about to place the first tower. So Jono, looks like you're running rings around Grey here. Tom about to come in here. So I mean, it's just clear that we've got such a strong position map-wise against these AI components. Teal is relatively unscathed. So they've got the 31 vills. Where are we in terms of 31? So Tom's got the same. I mean, we're doing good at still producing vills. I mean, I'm doing the worst now. I'm down to 3 minutes of idle. Tom doing really well, like less than a minute. And Jono a little bit behind there. So I still have a lot of work to do in that part of my game. But it seems to be going okay at the moment. My salt seems to be doing the job. So here we have Purple coming back to defend from Tom's push. So John has just got heaps and heaps of army just pushing in, keeping up the gold. Some wood line over here that scouts would love to be able to hit. There is a pretty substantial ball of archers now, which probably pose a bit of a problem for the scout rush. Together with the skirms, it might be okay. But this is what we want to see, like lots of bills in the town centre, unable to get out. Tom keeping good line clear there. He has relocated over here. Still on gold here. So blue is in castle now, putting down the second TC. Myself, I think I've got red under control here. So my idle TC time is still creeping up here, but this is what you want to see. I just have to manage that a little bit. And I think I did react to come over and prevent these villagers from smashing down that tower. I mean, they could have done that if he committed to it. He just backed down. Gone over there to cover, and so we've got good range of towers all intersecting with their range. So yeah, red's in the stage. It's just an exercise of getting back to the towers and make sure they stay up. We're probably going to be letting that one fall down. Eventually I'll use it somewhere else. So Tom's still putting some pressure here on the wood line. Teal is not really helping out, so he says helping ally. So I'm missing something. Who are you helping? I don't know, love that. Old cheese wall around the tower. Yeah, there's lots of movement around this TC, so Ray's not having a happy time with it either. So then just pin back. Banded out anywhere. The enemy is in my town, yes, you bet I am. So, yep, good movement there to go over to push them back off the line. So I did lose that tower, but I'm still putting towers around this side, and crucially I'm about to get them off this gold if they ever manage to get over there. House first. House time. I obviously see up to 7 minutes, so yeah.
Wood.
I think I disrupt the stone control here, but it wasn't quite going to matter. Not the attitude to have though. So Teal is just going full boom. He hasn't really built much military, as you can see, just a couple of germs and a couple of crossbow. So it's really not enough to help anyone out. We're all still back in feudal at this stage, so the pockets have got to castle, and they've just, rather than come to help out, they've just decided to full boom. That's probably not the wisest choice, considering how much pressure we're actually putting on the flanks. They're pretty much out of the game. Yeah, I mean, red's just it's horrible to see, isn't it? Yeah, not great. Lost control there. But in this game, it doesn't really matter in terms of where red's going to try to boom back or not. So green towers are a good strategy on these sorts of games. Let me just try and get back to that. Over here. Okay, so Tom's got plenty to push that back with. And finally, Tom is up to castle now. We do have great military presence, so 32 versus 13. So So Teal has probably the biggest army at the moment. They are split on what they're doing with it. They're not actually doing anything with it. He keeps claiming to be helping ally. I don't see much help. Those allies are going to be a bit annoyed. So here's Mangonels come out. It's not the kind of matchup that you want to be facing, as Tom does. Here's the one. And little lie. Shot there. Does take out the Mangonel though. So we've got another Mangonel here. So yeah, the Teal was trying to help out the other pocket and red. So I've got a bit of trouble with this Mangonel. Quickly stopped going on here, but I just lose everything here. Jono's still doing a good job of having everyone pinned in here. I've expanded the eco over to the right slightly. So what do you have, Jono? So you've got some skirmishes somewhere. Getting attacked. Just wondering what happened to your army. Maybe castle. Maybe you're just okay. Knights coming now. Yep. Go with the micro there. So back up here, I did manage to get the towers up. So I must. Yeah, I just got a few scouts out to deal with those Mangonels. There's not a whole lot going on here. Got a few archer skirms, a mixed bag of military. Still just kind of keeping them all pinned in here. Tried to start to move on to Teal's midline here and get a few hits in. Alrighty. Feels like Jono's just building up to something here. Where are the knights? There's one there. Coming across. So yeah, building up to the castle drop. I see. Alright, so Tom, let's work in the fringes there. So I think maybe might have been worth just circling around to see what else you could pick off rather than just staying on that wood line. But it's kind of scary to try and go into pockets. Good pickups here from the advancing villages, just only the map control really. So yeah, Teal's splitting his forces to go and help red and purple. So yeah, nice escape there, Tom. Now he doesn't know where you are. So stage, let's get to castle. If I am on the way, yeah, I am on the way now. There was a bit of pressure here, like that. Red was
Gold,
lame duck at
please.
the moment, though. Never managed to get his chickens. Want to just save this army to try advance using the crossbow. It's one of the first things that I do. So 46 now from purple. They're just not able to
Gold,
to
please.
Mangonel. That's devastating. Jono has the castle up, and then that's taking full control of this area here. So now the Manaspa will start to come out. So let's good line down here if we can get to it.
Gold, please.
as well.
Stone, please.
Right there.
Stone, please.
Okay, so Teal did a good pushback. So I had to
Stone, gold, please.
over here with some builds. Towers. But red.
Stone,
got 4
please.
builds. So it would be nice to just take out red entirely. But at this stage I think I can just concentrate on teal.
Stone,
Make
please.
sure I maintain my presence here and allow red to boom back. Where is my military? So I've got crossbow.
Stone,
and
gold,
right back
please.
here for a defensive castle, just to keep them safe. Right, so grey has been pushed back.
Stone, please.
And nice advancement here by you, Jono. So you've got fields closed, still taking resources. That's where we're gonna finish this off.
Stone, please. Stone, please.
Completely annihilating purple face. While I'm happy with my that, I'm able to take care of these mangonels.
Stone.
Management.
Stone, please.
What is Teal doing? Is he trying to help out over here? Not so much.
Stone, please.
He's gone for purple. This one over here, Jono's probably going to clean that one up.
Stone, please. Stone, please.
Managed to save all of this ball of crossbow.
Stone, wood. Stone, please.
How many bills? So he's down to 3 bills now, red. Probably doesn't even have food to create bills. Let's see. Yeah.
Stone,
He
please.
can't do anything. I think this is the beginning of the end. There's circling
Stone,
around here.
please. Stone, please.
Tom gets to middle age. The rest of it didn't really bother. We
Gold,
just stayed very
gold,
comfortable.
gold.
Had something to foothold. Good military. So the economy then. So 3 of us versus 4 of them. I mean, Red's pretty much out of it, but we're pretty much similar in terms of economy. So TC's disappearing all over the place. Grey, 17 bills somewhere.
Gold.
So yeah, it's the first time I'm active on these. So traction, trebuchets. Let's get a bit of picture.
Gold, please.
TC, take that out.
Food, please.
More wagons. Down space and those. John is just mopping up over here. See it? See. levels, we can start post-game analysis. So, I guess sent away start. Another maps and other games like this will just have a
Food,
really tough
please.
time winning for skirmishes. So
Food, please.
Yeah. For this game.
Gold, please.
Yeah.
Wood, please.
Hardly any remnants grey left. One TC down there, but red TC
Wood, please.
red end up 9 builds now. But he really just can't get out anywhere to do any damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, can't even get to the tower. Poor sod. And then yeah, the AI calls it. Yeah, so yeah, we had a pretty convincing victory there. Hang on a check. I'll just turn that off. Carrie Ann's trying to call me. I'll call her back in a second. So where do we end up? Villager wise, yeah. None of us really got past 100, but didn't really. It wasn't an eco boomy game. It's just get in there, attack, and it seemed to really work. I think the real struggle is going to be to win a really long post-imp battle kind of a game. I think that might just be too hard for us to do. But this kind of game seems to be the sweet spot, where if we are able to attack early, get that foothold early, then it all seems to just fall into place. Yeah, I mean, it's quite a different kind of game looking back here and seeing these, you know, not massive ecos really. Kind of doesn't really suggest that this would be the winning side in terms of eco. But yeah, just military wins games. Let's see if we can have a look at the stats. See if there's anything interesting there. Statistics. All right, I'm going to just go straight to the APM because why not? Let's see if I can scroll down a little bit. All right, so the spikes. So green, remind me, is Tom. So I mean, definitely still the busiest player. Jono, you had a bit more of a clicky game than that last time that I covered. Me, I'm just still the sleepiest player around, hovering around the 20. Maybe that's a little more than last time. But yeah, probably up to 40 is a midpoint for Jono. And Tom, you're probably up around the 60 like last time. Curious what this would have been. So 120-ish there. Maybe you can remember and see what those peaks were. So back score-wise, economy. Let's have a look at economy. So Tom collected the most. Jono in the middle there. I'm last as usual. Then military, excellent kill death ratio there. 3-3 versus 63. Another good one for Jono there. Yeah, so yeah, not much to really say on that one. Other than to, you know, let's have more like it. I think so. Yeah, like we discussed, I think we have to go a map size up and see if we can replicate that. I think the trouble is just going to be getting across to the base early enough on a bigger map. That's the challenge, I think. So potentially maybe might need to have a bit of luck go our way. The enemy doesn't attack too early. Maybe it is worth coming across the map like you did here, Tom, just to get the military production buildings closer to the target. Might be the only way to do it. Anyway, there it is, coverage. Love to hear everyone else's analysis. All right, till next time.